Hello, Covington friends. How y'all doing? It's Saturday. Oh, we've been on a sweet treat time here lately. We did share our cookies last night with my aunt and uncle, and they said they liked, or she said she liked them. He didn't try one yet, but anyway, they are good. Very good. Okay, we're doing some more sweet treats today. We're doing banana nut bread out of our cookbook. It's on page.
Excuse me.
Mama is doing a drum roll for me to announce the page number. Mama, hit that drum roll again.
That was a class I knocked over.
I thought it was a drum roll, Mama, really.
No, I was getting my dish right.
It's on page 31 in our church cookbook. And it's banana nut bread. Here's the recipe. It says 2 cups all-purpose flour. That means plain. It says 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon soda, 1 and 1.
No, that's one teaspoon. It's rolled out crazy.
1 teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 3 bananas mashed, and 1 cup of nuts. And you just put all that in here. Now, Mama has been begging and begging to please let her use this stand mixer.
Sure.
She said, I'm tired of using the turbo. I want to use my stand mixer.
That's Johnny saying them words. You just think they're coming from me.
I said, Mama, I'm going to use that stand mixer because it's in the way. I'm either going to use it or lose it. I'm trying to get her used to new technologies. You know, she has to be pushed a little bit.
Oh.
So we got the old stand mixer out so we can, you know, it'll be a little easier. And not maybe as loud is what I'm hoping.
With my bowl does. Put my flour in. Had water on
Mom,
it.
you got 4 bananas. It says 3. You can go with extra banana.
No, I'm going to double the batch so I can make 2 loaves.
Okay, so 4 will take care of it.
Well, it'll just have 1 less in it.
You're going to start out with bananas?
No, you read your instructions.
Well, I mean, it says mashed bananas. How you going to mash them?
Well, I'll have to give you a bowl to put them in. I usually don't mash them. I just throw them in.
Okay, we won't mash them
Let that
today either.
mixer do it. I'm lazy. Okay, for the,
Take it away, Mama. Tell us about this bread.
well, I'm a little tight cornered here.
Well, you can scoot this back.
That's good. And, it calls for 2 cups of flour. So
All-purpose flour.
and that's what it is. This is just Walmart brand, and I didn't take it in my candy.
We're out of White Lily on all-purpose, but we keep White Lily self-rising.
Oh, I didn't find any white lily at the time.
I know. That's the problem. You can't find stuff anymore.
This is, it calls for 2 cups.
You going to put it in here?
No, you mix your dry ingredients and put your butter and stuff in here to mix it first. Let me turn my oven back on. It kicked off and I want it to be hot.
This banana bread is awesome. It's great with coffee. It's great with icing. It's great without icing. Banana bread ain't just for the holidays. It's anytime your bananas turn against you. We customarily like to keep some bananas in the fruit bowl to turn brown and ripen. Just, oh my goodness, we're out of overripe bananas. Quick, go buy some more. So that's what we do.
That's
So
where you don't eat them like you normally do at times.
So here we got these bananas, and we've got these. Do you all buy bananas just so you'll have a good overripened batch at all times?
This is I'm doubling the recipe. It calls for 2 cups of flour, right?
You want me to read the recipe?
Yeah, and I'm doubling it.
2 cups of all-purpose flour.
So that's 2 cups.
That's 1 batch. So we need 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Can y'all see Mama?
That's 3. I was getting that bowl when I was going to make 1 batch. I know I should have got a bigger bowl.
Don't you do it, Mama. We are little bowl using people. You know, I always overflow my bowl. It's kind of a tradition.
And that's 4 cups. Get all that flour from it. I'm going to move this big sack of flour out of my way.
That's an extra big one.
Well, it's supposed to be just 5 pounds, but it's like,
We've used 4 pounds so long. It seems
well, it's
weird.
sugar 4 pounds.
Yeah. Now, Mama, you need a teaspoon of baking powder for a double batch.
Well, I've lost it that fast. Oh, there it is.
1 whole teaspoon. Folks, we are doubling this recipe, so you all, if you're writing it down, it's for a double recipe. Mama, what's a double recipe? Is that 2 loaves? So will this recipe here
That makes 1 loaf, supposed to, I think.
Okay. So this we're making 2 loaves.
So it says a teaspoon of baking soda, and this is a teaspoon.
This is a half a teaspoon. So,
Well, for double dose.
yeah.
There's a teaspoon of that.
Now it says a half a teaspoon
Was that baking soda?
baking soda, baking powder.
Baking powder. I'm on the right track here.
Yeah, and then a half a teaspoon of soda, baking soda. So it'll be a whole teaspoon. Now, Mom, this says teaspoon of salt, but it says 2. But I don't think you need 2 teaspoons.
I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon of salt.
Okay, so that's the half a teaspoon of soda. So then you do 1 teaspoon of salt. We're only going to do the 1 too. We ain't doing double that salt. I got salt right here, Mama.
You got salt there?
Yeah.
I don't want.
1 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
Now, folks, that's for a single, but we're going to use that. 1/2 cup of butter. So 1 full cup of butter for you, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't get enough butter out, I don't think.
You got a 1/2 cup. So it'll be 2 sticks.
4 tablespoons.
A stick is a 1/2 a cup.
Yep.
So 2 sticks, please. You got softened?
Yeah. Okay, now you can move the dry out of the way because that's all it goes in the dry. Yeah.
So that's all the dry, folks. Let's go this recipe. So this is just the recipe, not doubled. It's 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 cup of butter. This is softened butter.
No butter.
So it's 1 stick of butter to y'all doing a single batch. 1 loaf would be 1 stick of butter. You want to put it in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll take that so it won't get butter everywhere.
Put your other stick in there, please.
Yeah, this out in my hand.
I'll get it right here. 2 sticks for us. 1 to you all who's doing 1 batch. 1 cup of sugar for you 1 batchers. You want to blend that a little bit. I'm going to start this. It may be loud. I don't know. It's not hardly as loud as the turbo.
Well, it's not holding for reason.
Okay. Mama really has to want to try this to get used to the stand mixer. It wasn't total force. She did mention the other day, I need to use that. I said, yes, Mama, you do. I didn't. That's a scant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put just a hair more.
I was trying to narrow it down a little bit, Mama.
Well, don't put my
We ain't
cup
saving no
in-
sugar here.
Don't put my cup in and I need it.
So you want to blend that together. Give it a good blend. It's all blended. Let's look at it. So that's what you're looking for. Butter.
Does it say fluffy?
Well, I don't know. In a large bowl, combine flour, sugar, and baking powder. and salt with pastry blender or 2 knives. Cut it and shorten it until
You're in the wrong one, I think, ain't you? You're in the biscuit one. Go down a finger.
That's Angel Biscuits. I'm just testing y'all. Thank you all that noticed. This is banana bread. Sift flour. Yeah, sift flour. Measure and sift baking powder and soda. Cream butter. That's cream. Add your sugar gradually, creaming all the while. Add eggs one at a time. And beat well.
Got off with Angel Biscuits now.
Mama, some of them didn't notice. Don't tell them. Sorry. Okay, Mama, eggs one at a time.
Okay, thank you, sir.
One little egg.
And I'm gonna do something that I don't.
Mama, is that another?
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. Here you go.
1 egg.
And I got a cream.
Just crack another one and keep it going. And I'll tell them.
Two. Three. Four. So you people are doing a single loaf. You only need 2 of them eggs. You know they're gold. Don't waste them. But this is a double loaf. It says to cream them. Okay, and they are creamed. Look how pretty they are. Now you want to always mash down them sides, or what do you call it, Mama?
Scrape down the side.
Scrape down the sides.
You can let it go. Get this sugar mixed in with the. Go on that side.
Okay, now at this time, I've got to peel these lovely bananas.
And I always add, which it don't say in there, I always add just a teaspoon of vanilla. I don't know if it helps or not, but I feel
Oh,
like
it can't hurt.
But I feel like it does.
It can't hurt. I'm a believer that vanilla can never hurt it. When in doubt, get the vanilla out. These bananas will have no trouble mashing. They are to that point where they are ready to become banana bread. It's almost like they've waited their whole lives to be a banana bread. These have been...
Sorry about that.
What'd you do, Mama? Got flour on my pants?
I got a speck of flour on you.
Okay, so these bananas are ready to become banana bread.
You're throwing them up on the top and they'll never get mixed up.
Oh, they will, Mama. Trust me, they'll get in. Is that when I write? That's got hickey on
You
it.
take that end off
Yeah, I don't like
and
that.
save that for the rose bushes.
Yeah. When you have bananas, whether you're gonna make bread or not, you put the whole banana out there because we do sometimes. Put the peels on your rose bushes. They need the potassium. It's right now. It's a good time to give it to them. And for you
Flip
folks
your
that
butt,
have,
Mama, I can see it.
Mama, I'm talking roses right now. When you folks that have knockout roses, it's time to trim this month, and this is the month. February's the month. Trim your roses if you got knockouts. All right, back to banana bread. You ready, Mama?
Yeah.
Now let's look in this pot. Can y'all see down in there? See how that's creaming up? You just want to let it go gradual until you get there, and then turn it on. That reminds me of some show in the 70s that come on like that and it goes. No, I think it was, that is so loud. Sorry.
Give them a little.
That's as loud as your old turbo machine, Mama.
I told you.
Does that look like what you want it to look like?
Yeah, let's see. Now what else?
We're all taking a little peek in there, Mama, just to make sure. Now, you ready for me to read more?
Yeah. Let me get these bananas.
Oh, look here, Mama. It's already on there. Get it off there. Good night.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Messy Marvin.
Okay, Mama, I'm reading on. So you beat well, it says. Mash the bananas well and add to the dry mixture and cream together. We got to put this dry stuff in there too, Mama.
Oh, I know it. That's what we're waiting on.
Pour into a greased loaf pan, bake it 45 to 55 minutes in 350 degree oven. Remove from the oven and let it set a few minutes, about 1.5, because you'll be wanting to eat it. And from the pan, keep it upright. All right, now we're gonna add these dry ingredients in here. So we'll put this little shield on here because bad things happen when we start trying to put the dry in there. Okay, Mama, there you go. The spout's on your side.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to let you deal with that. Folks, we're going back to this noisy thing. I'm going to try to shield y'all the best I can. Let's see how this turns out. Hold on. Here we go.
Let me get some in there first before you start puffing. Turn it on real low.
Okay, Mama, here we go.
Ooh, I hit my bowl. Sorry about that.
Mama, now you can't lay on this.
I let my bowl slip in my hand.
You can't.
I can lay on it because I just fall in it.
You can't lay down on it. Here we go. Sorry.
It's going to again if I don't get a different color on it.
Just lower it in there easy. Go ahead, Mama. Go all the way with it. Now we're making bread, folks. I'm going to bring you over here. I know it's noisy. You got to make a little noise to cook the bread. So that's what you're doing there. What do you think, Mama?
I think we got it.
Got it done?
You're going to have to get it from this.
Mikey's in there telling you it's good. It smells good. It's good. All right, let's look at it, folks. Let's look in here. Hopefully that noise is over. That could be something to get off there, Mom. Let me taste
Let
that.
me get this
I ain't proud. I'll taste that.
here.
Oh my goodness.
You taste the vanilla and all that vanilla?
Oh, Mama, that I could eat this right now, smeared on a biscuit.
I don't think so.
Who has anybody ever tried banana bread batter smeared on a biscuit? I'm just saying, it could be a thing. Could be a thing. Scrape them sides down, folks. Scrape them down, even though you're through with the mixer. Because we're going to blend this with hand just a second, because there's a little bit of residual on the sides. Mama's got her Baker's Joy out. Got her pans. Look at that goodness. Can y'all see in there? Can y'all, let me tilt you down. I'm sorry I can't see comments. I hope.
I'm going to sing.
Spray your Baker's Joy over the sink because you don't want the mist to come off and get on your floor, and then you come through not thinking about Baker's Joy, and then next thing you know, you're bottom up. You're on the ground.
What I want to do is bake one loaf without nuts in case I take it somewhere.
Yes.
And then one loaf.
So, Mama, I don't like nuts either. Can you just sprinkle some on top of one?
Well, I will just put them both in there with no nuts and put a few on top of this one.
You know, when I say I don't like the nuts I don't like nuts in the cake. Don't mind them on the cake. I just don't want to find them during the journey. Is anybody else like that?
And we'll just omit the nuts.
I mean, you can put nuts on one. I think they're pretty on there.
Well, you sprinkle some.
But I just don't want to find them. Has anybody else got that issue? Hello, John and Mama. Yummy. Oh, it is good. I just don't like to find the hidden nuts inside the bread. I just want on top where I can see where they are. Now, Mama, I want y'all to see.
Okay, don't put that
It's
way.
hard for y'all to see. Tilton's down again. So, how far up you want to go with this? Just almost.
Just high till we see. Just put them high full, and then we'll finish filling it out.
Y'all can't see nothing but on that bowl. I know.
It's hard to film.
It's hard to film upside down sideways. It's hard to get it till you can tilt it and then y'all see it. And that ain't probably enough in there, Mama. Let's try. This pan's much littler than that one.
Yeah, I didn't have two of those bigger USA pans.
The USA pans are wonderful. You need another one.
I know it. I've got two smaller ones, but
And we got them others that you bake in sunshine.
yeah, the fall ones.
And fall ones.
Okay, put some more in the big one.
Is that enough in that one?
Probably. We'll see. Fill this one up 2/3 full.
Alright, so I'm going to fill this one up a little bit more, folks. It's the bigger one. This is coming out wonderfully. Look in there. See? See how it's just coming right out? I wish I could do it upside down backwards.
You want me to hold it and turn it around?
Yeah, try that one. We'll do a teamwork thing here. Oh, now y'all can see. Alright, so I'm just going to fill this up. It's hard to do with someone else holding, ain't it?
I'm going with it. You got more power than me.
It was coming out easier a while ago, but they can at least see it coming out now. Alright, so I don't want to overfill, but I wouldn't care if it had a little ridge on top.
Just smooth it out. It'll pop up in the middle.
Okay, let's try that. Take that over there and I'll put the rest of that in that little one. So you just want to smooth it out. It's so good. Just like that. Smooth it out. Just like that. And now you want to give it a little shake to get any air bubbles. I do it on the dish rack so it doesn't. Okay, so that's one. This is one we'll put a few nuts on top just for decorating, and we can see them. These nuts are just plain old pecans. These are Stucky, and these are already pieces. So we'll just put those right on top there. I think banana nut bread needs a little bit of nuts on it. I just don't want them in it. I know, John, you're a weirdo. You're crazy. But I don't like the surprise. I want to see them on the outside, know where they are. We can be friends. But I don't want to bite into a piece of bread and have to worry about nuts.
Somebody's got cake icing on my hand.
Cake icing.
Make banana bread.
Banana bread.
On the handle.
So there will be some banana bread. Now you all won't be able to see the finished product in this video.
Well, you
But
take that spatula and kind of
we
tap
can-
them so they'll go into the dough. The
Oh,
nuts.
these nuts?
You
Won't they
can
go
all-
in by themselves?
Well, if they're laying on top of each other, they won't get down in the dough.
Mama says I gotta tap them down.
Just so that they won't fall off, come off.
Okay, they're in it coming now. They're tapped. That looks good. I'm gonna taste this, Mama.
It's got raw eggs.
Eggs is expensive now, they won't hurt you.
Oh, they won't.
I just made that up, folks. Don't listen to me. I never have been afraid to eat some cake batter with raw eggs.
Okey-dokey. To the oven we go.
To the oven we go. Okay, Mama, let's wrap this up before you leave. Okay, so we're going to bake for 45 to 55 minutes at 350 degrees in the oven. Remove from the oven and let it set a few minutes. Then remove from the pan. Keep it airtight. Keep an airtight Tupperware container to prevent from drying out. So we're headed to the oven with these for 55 minutes.
This is the,
45 to 50.
45 to start with and check them since we're doing the easy bake. This is the one with the nuts.
So when these come out, we'll come back with another live. So you all will have to watch both to see the finished product. And if you just catch the second one, then we'll tell you about making it in, that's the only thing we can do with the 55-minute bake time. Sorry. Folks, thank you for joining us for banana nut bread or banana plain bread. What do you call the other one, Mama?
Just banana bread.
Just banana bread.
You don't have to say the just, sweetheart. Banana bread.
I wanted to, Mama. I thought it sounded exotic.
Oh, there it is.
So it's banana bread or banana nut bread. No just. Don't say that. It sounds silly. I'm going to call you out. Folks, we're going to have some banana nut bread in less than an hour. And we'll be back to show you the finished product. We may let it cool a few minutes before we come back. And we might even cook something else when we come back. We don't know. We've not eaten anything else.
We've not had lunch, and it's past lunchtime.
Well, Mama, it's
almost supper time.
Dinner's done. Time for supper.
Mm-hmm. We had breakfast, lunch together.
We do that a lot.
We had BLT sandwich.
I had coffee for breakfast at 4:30 in the morning or 5.
I had tea. Not that early. A few minutes later, like.
On Saturdays, a lot of times it's 11:30 before we hit a good meal. But that's fine because I don't really want to eat too early, and I really like my coffee. Just coffee. So we'll be back in about, let's just say an hour or so, and we'll show you the finished product. We might cook something else.
Wonder what they do.
I don't know, Mom. I've got some things in mind I like to try.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Mama's a thing filled with him. We might have something good. Mama might cook. You might get lucky, and she might cook you something.
Oh, I'm just relaxing today. I've done mine baking. No, you did most of this mixing and stuff.
Mama, what'd you think about the mixer?
Well, I could get used to it probably.
Now, folks, let me tell you a little story about this mixer. You think, oh, John and Mama got a new mixer. No, they did not. This mixer is, we was trying to decide. It's 10 years old.
Not hardly that old, maybe. Well, it might be.
Look, it is, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 10 years old. And it's been used 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Few times. Very few times. Because Mama just says, oh, I'll just get the turbo out.
For one thing, I can't lift that one.
Mama, I'm always here when it's mixing time.
Cooking, yeah, but I just never did get in a habit.
So it sits on the countertop and takes up a bunch of space, basically. And Mom was like, where do you need to use this or do something? I said, well, do you want me to get rid of it or do you want to try to use it? And she said, well, I'm going to try to use it. So you did a good job, Mama.
Well, I'm learning. I'm learning to progress.
To move beyond
Oh.
your 25-year-old mixer, hand mixer.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll see it some more.
Yeah. It's about too old to work much now.
This is hard.
Yeah. I had one when I got married.
I remember that one.
At my shower before I got married.
I remember that. I remember the day it died.
It
and
was
you were like
25 years old.
I remember the day it died and you said, I'll never have another one that good. I love this mixer and it won't hit a lick. We had to go buy the turbo.
Yeah.
So this is your second mixer.
So I guess it is 25 years old.
And this was one I bought years ago. 10 years, I'm sure.
And I was so upset my mixer tore up. Then it wasn't, I don't know exactly how long, but it didn't seem like long at all. My toaster I got for my wedding.
Well, Mama, about every 25 years, a body needs a new mixer and a new toaster.
And my toaster went out, and I thought, oh, this is such a sad time. And the baby wants that.
The baby wants that. Tell them about Mama. We'll be back in about an hour.
Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.